everybody, it's Kandee and I'm here in Santa Monica. I am so excited because I just had a very not fun doctor's appointment where they were doing all these nerve electric testing on my leg. But I was excited because I'm going to meet Sara, who sends me emails and her story is amazing.
I'm Sara, I'm 15 years old, I live in San Diego, California, and I'm a Kandee fan.
So let's go meet her. We're here and it's really windy and cold, but I think I found her. Sara! Hi! How are you? We're gonna blow away! Do you want to go on a walk and we'll find someplace warmer?
Yeah,
let's do that. You have the most incredible story. Once I started reading, I was like, oh my gosh, so many things have happened to her.
Both my houses burned down. My dad's house burned down in 2003, my mom's in 2007.
In those San Diego fires.
Yeah.
What did you take with you, like the traditional all my family photos, or what did you take with you?
I don't think we actually got any family photos.
So you didn't have anything, like where your clothes all gone, everything you have is gone?
Everything.
Oh my
But
gosh.
I'd say my dogs and my hermit crabs, everyone was alright, and I think that's all that matters.
So after all your homes burned down, because your mom and dad weren't married, right?
No.
Then what happened?
My mom was diagnosed with breast cancer.
Oh my gosh!
It wasn't bad, which is very good, and she's breast cancer free now. And then after that, when we were still in our rental house, I was diagnosed with meningitis.
Which is what? Because I kind of know what it is, but...
Meningitis is basically the swelling of the brain line.
What?
But I am fine. I had some memory problems, memory loss and whatnot.
How far apart was this from, like, your house is burned down, then your mom gets cancer, then you get meningitis? Like, what's the time frame?
Mom's house burned down in October. I think my mom was diagnosed in February.
Oh my
maybe a
gosh.
little later. And then I was put in the hospital in August. And it was my freshman year of high school.
Oh my gosh.
So like, yeah, I was late going into high school and everything.
How are things now? Is everything going well?
Yeah, right now everything's going well. The first video I watched was Edward Scissorhands.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorites.
And I fell in love with it, and it just totally inspired me to start doing makeup. So I started doing tutorials of my own.
Yes, no.
Even in the makeup tutorials, you could just see how you weren't afraid to like make mistakes.
Yeah.
You weren't like, oh, that's bad, I gotta stop filming. You're like, oh darn.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Whoops. That one is gone on the floor. Oh no, this was not the right color angle brush. This color so shade in both of these guys. Oh, it looked like I was flipping people off. That was a bad finger to use. There's something in my eyeball.
so it wasn't anything fake, like I said, you know,
Yeah.
before. And just all the stuff you've been through, and we both have had our share of traumatic things and how you've come through it.
I think that's the amazing thing though, because really, so many things, when people try to make things too perfect, whether it's your life or whatever you're working on too perfect, it loses its beauty. It's like when you see those imperfections, it makes it seem real. Like if you saw somebody that sculpted or carved something, if it's too perfect, it just looks like that can't possibly be real. But when you see little mistakes or like a little brush stroke or a chip mark in a painting or a sculpture, you're like, oh my gosh, somebody's hand did that. Like somebody made that, and then it feels more real to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is funny because when my dad first saw like one of my videos I was doing, and somebody told him about it or something, and he called me and he's like, I saw your videos, they're so great. And he calls me Can. But when he saw it, he's like, I watched that video, and I was like, that's my Can. She's dropping stuff, making mistakes, still laughing. I was like, Dad, I'm not. Thanks, I guess. I don't know. He's like, but it's just like watching you in real life, Mom. Oh, great, I'm gonna edit all those things out now. But I don't, because it's like what makes it real, like if you're really with somebody.
Yeah.
And those things even in life, I remember when I was little and I was like, my life is not perfect. This is not how I want it. I want it to be like a fairy tale. Like, this is not the perfect. It's going to be ruined. The rest of my life is awful. And then I was like, you know what? Once I started realizing other people's, I remember there were these girls in high school that were cheerleaders, and I always thought they were cool, and I thought their lives were so perfect. And then when I found out like what was really going on in their life, like horrible things, like heartbreak and they had medical things and so many things going wrong. I was like, I was thinking they were perfect this whole time, and their life is like so bad too. And I was like, you know what? This is beautiful. Like, this imperfect life is the most beautifully imperfect life I'll ever have, and it makes you better for not having everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
I remember I had these shoes once, and I was like, these are not cute shoes. I should throw them out. I took like acrylic paint and painted them and stuff, and then people were like,
feathers.
I love your shoes, and I was like, little did you know, I have no dollars to buy clothes, and I was gonna throw this in the trash. Thank goodness I had a little paint.
Yeah.
So a little creativity and a little bit of like, I don't know, I think just hope and joy, and you can make anything better.
Yeah.
Whether you live in a crappy house or you have a crappy life or anything is horrible, if you have enough love and creativity in your heart, then you can be like, no, this is wonderful. Watch me make this horrible dungeon sparkly and beautiful. I'll just have like a delicious chunk of sugar on the bottom. I know, it's so weird. That's what everybody always says. They're like, I thought I was going to be nervous. Then I forgot there wasn't even care.
I know.
And I'm like,
really?
Yay!
So easy to talk to.
I know, because it can seem like intimidating. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
absolutely.
What am I going to say? And then you like,
I'm going to be awkward.
mm-hmm.
Just like the words flow out. Like a,
Oh my
like
hot
old friend.
tea. Whoa. Oh my gosh, that is so hot. I don't think I'm gonna be able to taste anything for I can't even talk right now. Is there ice in anything?
Oh my gosh.
I just want some ice. Can you guys give me some ice? It's so hot. Oh my taste buds. What devil
That's really
people
fun.
making tea this hot? Oh my gosh.
Man, we should be getting this.
I'm like a baby when I go to the Starbucks. I'm like, can you make it at the baby temperature? Like whenever you give kids hot chocolate drinks at, that's the temperature I want mine. And ow, so hot. Did you drink yours? It feels like I have Pop Rocks. That's the hottest thing I've ever had in my life. I'm starting to like sweat now.
God.
I burnt my tongue now. Oh, thank you.
Take your time.
Uh-huh. Now I'll get like frostbite on my tongue.
And you still won't be able to taste your cookies.
I'm also come down. I'm almost blown away on the beach.
And then you burn your tongue.
Then, in case you feel bad, I'll burn all the taste buds off of my tongue. I put a whole cup of ice. What should I do with it?
I'm going to burn mine to make you feel
Not
better.
put it in my tea from the blazes of hell. So hot.
That's right.
Aren't you glad you came to meet me today?
Yes.
Maybe this will be better now. So what's the meanest comment somebody's left you?
I hate your tutorials. They're stupid. You suck.
Yeah, those are that's pretty good.
I know.
I used to get my feelings
I know.
hurt so easily. Like in high school, you're the ugliest thing I've ever seen, and you're so conceited. I'm like, you don't even know me for one.
It's not true too.
And then at first I'd get really mad, and I'd leave. I mean, I'm not really that mean, but I'd try to leave mean comments to me, and I'd be like, well, why don't you post a picture of yourself?
Exactly, I do that.
That's the horrible thing, is when you go online, either people will totally love you, but then people will hate you. So it's like,
absolutely.
somehow it was like the first time one of my videos was on the homepage on YouTube, and that's when you get crazy. Like, I can tell when my video is on the homepage because I'll just have like mean comments all over the place. And normally all the people that follow me, they're like saying nice things.
Yeah.
They're like, you're the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I just wasted 5 minutes of my life that I'll never get back. Well, they could have shut it off at 1 minute if you hated it so much. Like, you're the dummy for watching it then. I just wasted my seconds reading you wasting your life because you watched my whole video. So people are...
Too bad it wasn't 15 minutes.
I know. And then they'd be like, I just wasted 21 minutes of my life. Like, I got that so many times. Like,
58 seconds.
like, whoa, you dummy. You
Okay,
could have just
thanks.
wasted 1 minute of your life if you turned it off. But I guess I was so enchanting you had to watch the whole video. So there. And then like people will continuously comment, and I'm like, if you don't like me so much, why do you waste all this time commenting on all my videos? Thanks for watching. Whether you hate me or not. But it's good, it makes you like more brave in some ways. And then they'd be like, oh, Kandee's wearing, or like, where'd you wear that? Where'd you get that? And at first I'd be like, oh, they said mean things about my clothes, but I'd still wear it. And then after a while, I'm like, are you kidding me? I could wear whatever I want and I don't care. I've had mean compliments about, they're not compliments.
Compliments.
Yeah,
Mean
maybe
compliments.
they are mean compliments because
Secretly.
they help me become stronger.